going on, gamers? Welcome back to another...
No, we're not doing that. Hello, welcome back. This is episode 7 of our Fallout 4 Let's Play. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing with the story. We're going to be going to Good Neighbor, and we're going to go through Kellogg's dream process that we're going to skip over, because it's boring, and you've all seen it before. Before we begin, we have some new weapons to play with. First weapon, we got rid of the kilo. I love the kilo, but blatantly, this is better. Secondly, we got the intervention up and running. That's it.
Let's go!
What? Where are you? Where did you come from, Heather? She just flew in like Superman, just... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, hang on a second. Look what I got yesterday. This was a gift from someone at my at my work. Look. She gave this to me. Look at that. And look, it's like an M&M dispenser. Look. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. You know what? Get this. Bitch. Sorry, George. It just completely disintegrated you with a grenade. Dude, this grenade launcher is way too good. You bitch! Kicking my dog like that. You okay, George? You know what? I'm getting this shotgun. How about that? Little bitch. I did not expect it. I thought I missed, honestly. Oh, actually, I need this real quick. Hang on. Listen, sir, I know that something is important right now, but I need you. Okay, we're done. What was it? Your wife's dead. Oh, that's a shame. You could have prevented it if I just listened. Hey man, these things happen. Man, I sure do hope that I don't crash going into Good Neighbor, because that was one of the main roadblocks of my like 7th playthrough. The game kept crashing at Good Neighbor, and I had no clue what was the reason causing it. Oh, this place. Hang on, no, cut back to this. Hang on, I have a story to tell. I'll tell the story once it's dead. Alright, I have a story to tell. So you see this place, right? You go here to kill the Courser, right? So I tried to do that. And the game kept crashing for some reason. This was the playthrough before this one, the one you're watching right now. And for the love of all that is great in life, I could not find what was causing it. I uninstalled every mod I had, and it still crashed. I teleported into this place and the mod would still crash. I teleported around it. I teleported like next to it. Green Tech Genetics. This place sucked wang. I think this is the entrance. It's just blocked off. Oh yeah, see? It's just blocked off by green bad mesh textures. Oh, hi. I was gonna be like, oh, we're in Good Neighbor now. No, we're not anymore. Dude, okay, what is this, 18 frames a second? Mass fusion. Great. Uh-oh. Ow. Dude, holy cow, major milestone, we're in Good Neighbor. This is better than my playthrough before this one. I actually made it to this place. Ooh, you saw that frame rate though? Good golly, Miss Molly.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor?
Like dumpster.
Walking around without insurance.
Whatever.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Breaking my heart. You all right, brother?
Okay.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Hancock, nice to see you haven't lost
Not-
your magic.
You know what? You took the words right out of my face, Heather. You know that? Oh, Good Neighbor. I've always liked this place. This is such a nice little settlement. I love Good Neighbor.
Oh, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
Yeah, I'll see what you have.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
She sounds so apathetic. She's like, Oh my god! I did not realize it was that expensive. $14,000? That's not a discount. Like, I'm paying a hefty sum for that. Good lord, Cleo. Alright, let's go to the den place place.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, malarkey.
I know exactly what you mean, sweetie.
Oh yeah, I also installed another mod that adds back holsters from like Fallout 3 into this game. So
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. A guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. So do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain.
No.
yes,
I will not.
master.
Now, do you have it?
Okay.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this will work, Nick?
No idea. We got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Just sit there.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Donk.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. Memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory lounges. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
A smart mouth was all it took to solve the problems. We would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Okay. Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Alright. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
On
Man,
the other side.
you too, Valentine. Do I really want to show you guys all this, man? It would make for a longer video, and it would give you the better story. It's so boring. I have a really good idea.
Initiating brainwave migration
this is
between
going
the
on.
transplant and the host.
gonna
Mnemonic
find a point.
activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Whoa! Traveling back in time. Okay, so we have this. What is this? One Pisco
Ah, good. The
from.
simulation appears to...
Shut up, Murray. We have this. I have no clue what that is. This was found in a coin star. Okay, so if it lands on this guy's head, that's... Yes, I will show everything. And if it lands on this, we don't show everything. How about that? Buckle up, boys and girls. We're gonna go through the memory den.
be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one.
I haven't actually done this
that
bit in a
gives
while,
us
so
some
I
clue
don't
to
mind
the
doing it all
Institute's
again.
location.
This whole playthrough is pretty much like
There.
going through
This
the
is the
story.
earliest
You've
intact
seen
memory
everything,
we
but
found.
also trying to give you story bits for people who have played this game already. And if you haven't played this game already, it's been 9 years. Like, come on, get ahead and play it. It's a good game.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as KELLOG. This may prove disorienting at first.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
The NCR.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you will turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good
sorry.
boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
Can we just
Try that
point
one.
out? Shut up. Can we just point out how like all the drawers are like you can fix that. Drawers are not hard to fix. I fixed multiple in my time. Yeah, let's find out what Kellogg thinks.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Not really.
Mom
Well,
knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left.
That's screwed up.
I didn't want to know. Not then.
Man, can we get some pillows on these beds, dude? What the heck?
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Alright, next one. Cross the brain waves. Brain activity. Look, it's Kellogg.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back. By comparison,
you guys clean
with what
dishes
comes after,
with that dirty ass water?
that you really understand.
Oh,
That's
the
what
Golden Gate
happiness felt
Bridge. It's still intact?
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
Look at that.
If she'd never met me,
It's still working.
she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Speaking of,
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved
it's the
her.
same model as Sean.
Not for 1 second. But Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
Can you explain
I
the
thought
back
San
what's going on up
Francisco
there?
was my chance to start fresh.
Now the Golden Brigade
That was
Bridge
the
is
hot
somehow
shit.
still
The
like
gunslinger from the hub,
fine.
rolling into
and
town
not
with
destroyed.
the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well.
Valdez, is that
For a
someone in the
while.
Fallout universe? I would presume it is. I don't
I'm
know
not
for
saying
sure.
this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing
Yeah,
around.
I do know
looking
what
tough.
the she is. It's like one of the gangs that
No,
actually
they sure
tagged
picked the right person for that job.
Oh wait,
Listen,
so Valdez. So I think
it's gonna be great
in this
here.
time is around
See
Fallout
this?
2.
This is
So
what's
because
gonna
the
keep you
she
and Mary
is like
safe.
one of the gangs that can help you,
I promise.
like get to control station
I
enclave.
know, Connie.
Like get you a
I'm
plane
sure we're
or
gonna be
something that
really
gets you jet
happy
fuel,
here.
I believe.
We are.
One of these days, I gotta
You'll
play
see.
through that game. I love Fallout 2. It's like I would
That's
say
okay.
it's
I
top
got it.
3 in Fallout games for me.
Let's
Yo,
keep looking.
baby.
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
All right, I'm lead the way, Amari.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
How did you think this was gonna end?
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help
I
them.
found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Presumably, like his family was killed. Man, that's screwed up. Even for Kellogg, that's screwed up. Hello, Wastelander.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes
Guy has
just
some
roughed
lips,
up,
alright.
but,
What are you
dead was usually what they wanted.
What are you looking at? See that?
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time.
I'm just trying to hear all the dialogue.
Blends
I think I've only
together.
done this place like 3 times.
It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Let's find out what these guys want. Dude, those are some shoes. What the hell?
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh,
There's a
we'll
gauze
pay
rifle?
you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
This family down the creek.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
We do, as you can see.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute.
Where are we?
But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface.
How did the Institute
Relied
come
on
to
their
be
synths for everything.
Because I know it's below MIT.
They had the resources
or,
I needed.
whatever the equivalent
and
of
I
MIT
had the
is
expertise
in this
they needed.
Universe.
Turned into
Are they
a
like
permanent arrangement.
descendants of them or something?
Which suited me just fine. I finally ended
What is
up
this
in the
guy?
Commonwealth. I kinda
This armor
ran out
looks
of road.
hideous.
Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against
His
the
jaw.
world. And the world had it coming.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Dude.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer.
Yeah.
One of these has got to tell us something.
I
We're
believe
running
they
out
do.
of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh, here we go. This is the part that you people didn't get to see.
Override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Odyssey 6, down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure,
It's
but
the same model.
still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Oh boy, here we go. Just skip ahead to when they start moving. Pretty cool.
This is the one. Here.
Look, it's me.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive.
Damn straight.
Understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Exactly. And this guy's probably like, so sad.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right.
You don't understand. Why are they in like full... Wait, this guy's alive?
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Wait, time out. So,
I found
of course
another
my wife is
intact
dead.
memory.
But everyone else was alive?
Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
On the loose end. Oh, so this must have been like, this memory must have been like...
Kellogg.
Oh, hi,
okay.
X6.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human.
This was like right around like when I
Some of
started
them
to
did.
come out.
But the coursers, they
Like when I
weren't built
thawed
to
out.
blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple.
Yeah, with terrible guns.
Smarter,
like this, the Institute rifles.
stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Oh.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Virgil's cool. I completely forgot about Virgil.
Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding.
You'll find out what that is once we
One of the top
continue the story.
force? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Time the hell out. Is that freaking Atreus? That sounds like Atreus. Like Little Tykes Atreus. What? Teleport. Dude, like, tell me that doesn't sound like Atreus.
Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
See? That's Atreus! That's hilarious!
Bye.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. I completely that is crazy that Sean is also voiced by Atreus from God of War. That's awesome. Hi Heather. Hi George.
Movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might
Starts
have.
running. Dude, what? Sister.
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Crazy.
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil
Speedrunners go
fleeing
through
into
there
that
and like
hell.
barely come out
The
unscathed.
exposure alone.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that
Dude, I'm
unprotected
gonna become
radioactive
Superman.
exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck.
Looked like you were having a tough time in that memory pod. Hope you're feeling okay.
I'm okay, Heather. Thank you for worrying. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna end this video by talking to Virgil. That's how the end of the video ends. Irma,
Hey there.
how are you?
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
I just wanted to talk. Hi, Nick. Are you okay?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What?
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Thank you.
Do you think some part of Kellogg might be alive inside Valentine? Jesus. You can never trust a synth.
Yeah. Honestly, there probably is a bit of him. Bit of Kellogg in Nick, honestly. That's a scary thought. Alright. So, what do we need to do? So, in order to go to the glowing sea, you're gonna need a couple of things. What's going on here?
But I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy.
Hi, Chloe.
Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Browski the other day?
He wishes.
All right.
Stop looking at me, Heather. You're weird.
What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What
Stop
matters.
looking at me.
You freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later, you've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know,
I
Hancock.
once saw Behemoth
Sure
pick up a
love to give
Mirelurk
McDonough
and
a
throw it up onto an
Yes.
overpass.
We all
Cracked
know
like an
I got
egg
my
when it
own
hit.
personal beef with
That's
them.
cool, man.
But stay
I'm listening to Hancock,
Now,
though.
I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny, when people are doing things they don't normally do, when family starts pushing you away for no reason, we all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Of the people, for the people.
Yeah. Bye, Chloe. She just runs off. Actually, doesn't she have a plan to kill everyone in Good Neighbor? I read like a lore video where she has like multiple ways she's gonna kill everyone in this place. She just doesn't. How are you, Heather? You okay?
What's up?
You alright, Heather?
What's on your mind?
I feel like I'm robbing you every time you buy something from me. So I'm going to give you the biggest discount I can afford. And I want you to have the key to the safe at my place. Feel free to take whatever you want.
I'm robbing you, though.
Do you ever wonder if we should spice things up between us?
Sure.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
I think so. Yeah. I'm not looking for a big commitment. Just something a little more physical. You game?
It just gives him like...
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Right behind you.
Heather admires your cool story. You okay, George? Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so our next course of action is going to the glowing sea. We have a couple of solutions for that. We can either just juice up on Rad-X and just hope to God that we'll be alright. We can get a radiation suit, or we can go in power armor, which is the thing I'm going in. I have not touched power armor like at all this playthrough, so we gotta do that. I'm gonna go to sleep first.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, so a little update. I'm having a little emergency right now, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this video a little short. I know I said we were gonna go to Virgil's lab, but something just came up and I need a skedaddle. I really do apologize for this. I don't mean to just cut it off here when I said we were gonna do something. I'm so sorry for that. But I promise, when I see you on Monday, When we come back to this game on Monday, I promise the video is going to be, it's going to be like an hour long. We're just going to get a ton of stuff done. I pinky promise with cherry on top. All right, I really do apologize for this. I just need to get going somewhere, and we're gonna go to the Red Sea. We're gonna just continue the story, and we'll finally go into the Institute. So, I wanted you guys to come along with me. Today's video is currently about 9:30. I'm sorry, I didn't this video soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.